Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, how do I get back my ex if she's super duper 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 stubborn? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because today I'm going to go over 5 ways to get back that bitch that won't budge, and to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to get the women that you do want, even if they've gotten away already, or another one of my videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here or below the channel. Or video. What? Okay, so you know what? A lot of times, once we've had time to really clear our heads after making some rash decisions, we might think that maybe our rash decision was the wrong decision. Therefore, a lot of times you might find yourself thinking like, oh no, I think I messed up. I should get my ex-girlfriend back. Or ex whatever. Maybe y'all were talking for a little bit. Texting here and there. Either way, this is going to help you get that girl swinging on back to your bedroom and happily staying there and coming back thereafter. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. Step number 1, let her go. So if you're the type of guy that's like, oh my God, no, don't go. Look, come on, like, I'll do whatever you want. Like, I'll change, I swear. Like, oh my God, we could be friends, whatever. Just, oh my God, don't go. If you're that guy, you've already fucked yourself over, because it's our natural inclination to stick to our guns when somebody fights us on that position. If somebody's trying to push us, our natural inclination is to push back. So if you're pushing on us, telling us, you're wrong, we should stay together, what are we gonna do? We're gonna automatically be like, oh my God, no, I'm right, get the fuck away from me. So if she is so motherfucking adamant on leaving, then why don't you just help her pack her bags? Not only that, give her a good send-off. Oh my God, I wish you well. I'll always care about you. Take care. You're gonna do great in life. There is nothing that has driven my girlfriends faster back to their exes than hearing their exes give a good send-off. The reason being is because if you agree with us automatically on this decision, we're gonna be like, oh my God, wait, like, am I making the wrong decision then? Again, pushing back on her leaving. We're going to push back and push away. However, if you're like, okay, I'll lead you out of here then, we're going to automatically be like, wait, come back. It's such a shock to our system when you agree with us and even wish us well in leaving that it sends a shock to our system to automatically force us to rethink that decision. Again, because like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I forget which one, I'll probably link it right here. We women have a hard time opening up and letting new guys in. Granted, the idea sounds amazing, but the reality is it's gonna take some time, and you are the closest thing to providing us with love, care, and security. So it's gonna force us to rethink when you're trying to shove us out the door. The second one is something I talk about all the time on this motherfucking channel, which is no contact. After you've given her a good send-off, hell, even if you didn't give her a good send-off and you were begging and pleading and crying and offering all these sacrifices up for her, no contact is going to provide that same shock to our system necessary to force us to rethink not having you in our lives anymore. Because I'm going to tell you, like I said in this video, women always come back. It is our human tendency to go back to what we know, to retain some sense of routine in our lives. And if you've become a sense of routine in our lives, not having you for a while is going to feel extremely painful, and we're gonna want to come back. And when you do no contact, especially with her reaching out to you, what you're doing is you're forcing a change in our perspective of who you've been in our life. The most recent perspective she has of you is that she doesn't want to be with you anymore, that she wants nothing to do with you. But with 30-day no contact, what you're doing is you're forcing her to remember all these other good things about you. You're forcing her to remember the times you were loving, the times you were caring, the times you were a man that she could depend on, while she's sitting here in isolation, no longer having that from you. Which then brings me to what you'll be doing during no contact, which is number 3, get back to you and what makes you best. Here's the thing, a lot of times we tend to lose ourselves in relationships. A lot of our behaviors that involve becoming a better person are usually fueled by the intent to find somebody to be with because they think we're such a great person. That's the reason a lot of times people gain weight in the relationships. It's a lot of times people stop hanging out with their friends in relationships. A lot of times they stop doing all these really cool, fun, awesome hobbies because we're losing ourselves after having been found by somebody to tell us we're great enough to not have to do all that other great shit anymore, which couldn't be further from the truth. So during your 30-day no contact, get back to being who you are. Get back to the stuff that makes you happy, the stuff that got her to fall for you in the first place. You probably lost sight of that guy as much as she did. So why don't you, instead of sitting at home jerking it all day, wondering why, oh my God, when is 30-day no contact gonna be over? Why isn't she contacting me either? Go out and do something to put a smile on your fucking face and stop waiting around for us to do it for you. Which then brings me nicely to number 4, which is get proof. Hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, get these people seeing you in a good light to prove that you are still a good guy. Not even just to yourself, but she's gonna know too when she hears from around the way or even sees on social media that you have proof that you are still a great fucking guy. And it might have been her fault that you became such a dick. Nothing terrifies a woman more than seeing her ex doing better than she expected him to do. Mother cutie. If she sees you out there with other girls, I mean, even if you're not dating, if she sees you out there with any other motherfucking females and any of these females are like, oh my God, what a great guy, she's gonna be like, oh my God, that's my guy. I can't tell you, you know what? It's the reason a lot of women won't break up with men is because they're terrified that they're gonna go out and find something better. And by the time we do break up with you or end things with you and we see that you have done better, nothing will make us run back faster. Which then brings me to number 5, after your 30-day no contact rule, show her the man that she did fall for. At this point, you're probably back to doing the shit that really put a smile on your face. You're probably hanging out with your friends again. You might even have some new women that are actively showing you interest in public platforms. So you know what? Fuck all that. Reach back out to her and be the fun-loving, awesome guy that she knew before. Whatever you do, don't reach out and be like, hi, what's up? I missed you. That's the last guy you were when she last saw you. But come back and be like, oh my God, girl, I was hanging out. I was scooting around town. I fell and it reminded me of the time you and I first tried it. We fucking fell on our asses. It was so funny. Remember that shit? Again, it's about sparking that positive energy, creating a different perception of who you've been the last 30 days to her or the last couple, God knows how long it was when she's been thinking so low of you. Either way, doing all 5 of those steps in conjunction with using my Speak to Spark Arousal program, if you're not sure how to come off as your super great fine self that she actually fell for, the 2 of those in conjunction will help you get back that girl that you thought was long gone. So again, these 5 tips with my Speak to Spark Arousal program, you'll be banging that bitch in no time. I'm sorry, she's not a bitch. I'm sure she's a very lovely lady. Either way, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.